Hello students, in this lecture we shall study about imperative sentence. Okay, we shall study how to change an imperative sentence into indirect speech. Okay, so first of all we shall see what do we mean by imperative sentence. The sentence that expresses an order, the sentence that expresses an order or a command or request or an entreaty or an advice is called an imperative sentence. What happened? The sentence that expresses an order, a command, request or entreaty, an advice, suggestion, prohibition, etc. is called an imperative sentence. Is it clear? For instances, open the door, always speak the truth, never tell a lie. Okay, never tell a lie. Please help me. Don't tease others, etc. These are the examples of imperative sentences. You can see that an imperative sentence always starts with first form of verb. An imperative sentence always starts with first form of verb. You can see in the second sentence there is always at the starting of the sentence. The always is an adverb. Always is an adverb. Okay. In this sentence, the word always has been placed at the starting of the sentence because this is the place of adverb. Whatever it may be, you can see after always there is a speak, the first form of verb. So it is said that an imperative sentence always starts with first form of verb. In third sentence, you can see never tell a lie. Never. Never is also an adverb. Please help me. Don't tease others, etc. Though the last sentence, don't tease others, starts with don't, still then it is said that it starts with first form of verb. It is in negative. To do negative, we have used don't. So don't think that an imperative sentence starts with other forms of verb. It always starts with first form of verb. Or you can just remember an imperative sentence always starts with first form of verb, or always plus first form of verb, never plus first form of verb, please or kindly plus first form of verb, do not or don't plus first form of verb. Okay. So, and the other feature of this imperative sentence is that the subject you is hidden. In these type of sentences, means in imperative sentences, you can see there is no object here. The object is you and it is hidden. Open the door means you open the door. Open the door means you open the door. You open the door. Is it clear? So the subject you is always hidden. Okay? Is it clear? Now we shall see how we shall change. How we shall change into indirect speech. So we came to know that an imperative sentence always starts with the first form of verb. That means when the reported speech, when the reported speech is an imperative sentence, then how shall we change that sentence into indirect speech? Is it clear? The reporting verb will be in past tense. The reporting verb will be in past tense. Okay. This is reporting verb, reporting verb, and this is reported speech, reported speech, or you can say reported verb. Okay. If the reporting verb is said or said to, if the reporting verb is said or said to, and the reported speech is an imperative sentence, is an imperative sentence. That means it starts with first form of verb and ends with the full stop. Or starts with please, please or kindly, please or kindly, and ends with the full stop. Don't starts with don't or ends with the full stop. Then you will see that, then you will understand that the sentence is imperative. Is it clear? So how shall we change? Then we shall change the reporting verb said or said to. The reporting verb said or said to will be changed according to the sense of imperative sentence. According to the sense of imperative sentence, we shall change the reporting verb said or said to into ordered, O-R-D-E-R-E-D, ordered, or requested, or advised, 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 or forbade, bade, forbade, etc. Okay. According to the sense of imperative sentence, we shall change the reporting verb said or said to into ordered, requested, advised, forbade, etc. Now I am going to tell you when we shall write advised, when we shall write forbade, and when we shall write requested or ordered, etc. It is said that if the imperative sentence starts with don't, if the imperative sentence starts with don't, then change the reporting verb said or said to into forbade. Is it clear? If the imperative sentence means if the reported speech starts with don't, then change the reporting verb said or said to into forbade. And if the reported speech starts with please or kindly, if the reported speech starts with please or kindly, then change the reporting verb said or said to into requested. Okay. And if the reported speech starts with the first form of verb, okay, and you can't understand, you can't judge, you can't decide whether it expresses advice or it expresses order, then you can change the reporting verb said or said to into asked. If you are unable to understand, if you are unable to decide whether the sentence expresses order or command or advice, then you can write asked, then you can change the reporting verb said or said to into asked. Okay. If you understand, then you can write you are ordered or you are advised, etc. Is it clear? Now let me explain by giving examples. Okay, I told if the reported speech starts with don't, then we shall change the reporting verb said or said to into forbade. Example: He said, comma, inverted comma, start. Don't cut the trees. Don't cut the trees. Okay, don't cut the trees. Full stop, inverted comma, end. He said, this is the reporting speech, and don't cut the trees. This is the reported speech. And the reported speech starts with don't plus first form of verb. That means it is an example of imperative sentence. Is it clear? And it starts with don't. So we shall change the reporting verb said into forbade. So the answer will be he forbade. Forbade. He forbade. Okay. So forbade means it has a negative sense. So when you shall write, then you will not again use don't or not. Okay. Then removing comma and inverted commas, use connector to. This is not connector. After removing comma and inverted comma, don't use any connector, but make it to infinitive. Means to plus first form of verb. You have to write that reported speech in a to infinitive form. Okay, imperative speech, the reported speech will be changed into to infinitive form. So we shall write to plus first form of verb. To cut the trees. Okay. After changing the reporting verb said into forbade, you will remove comma and inverted comma. Then you shall use to before the first form of verb so that it will be made to infinitive. That means we shall keep that structure in to infinitive form. Then we shall write the other words or other sentence, other phrases. Is it clear? This sentence can also be changed in other ways without using forbade. Okay, this is the simplest way. If you can see in the reported speech there is the use of don't, then at once immediately you shall change said or said to into forbade. So forbade has a negative sense, so there is no need to use don't in the sentence. Okay, so you have to remove don't. If you are using forbade in the sentence, then you will not again use don't. Okay, then you will write it in a to infinitive structure. The other way, don't cut the trees. It is an advice. We are giving advice to others. We give advice to others to cut trees. Okay, to not to cut trees. So we shall write he advised. Advised. He advised. Don't cut the trees is an example of advice. Okay. So we shall change the reporting verb said or said to into advised. He advised. Now removing comma and inverted comma, you will write not to cut. Not to cut. Okay. Not, not will be used before to. Before to, you have to use not. Then to plus first form of verb will be used. He advised not to cut the trees. Okay. So you can see if an imperative sentence or reported speech starts with don't, then how we shall change that sentence into indirect speech. Okay, let's give one example of a please or kindly. Please or kindly. Okay. He said please help me. Please help me. Full stop, inverted comma, end. So the reported speech starts with please. When a reported speech starts with please or kindly, that means that is the example of imperative sentence. Then we shall change the reporting verb said or said to into requested. Okay. If it starts with please or kindly, then we shall change the reporting verb said or said to into requested. So our answer will be he requested. REQUESTED. He requested. Okay. Here in the sentence there was a please, so we changed the reporting verb into requested. So again there is no need to write please or kindly. And after removing comma and invited comma, we shall write to plus first form of verb help. To help. Then here it is me. Me is the first person. First person will be changed according to the subject. So when we are going to change me according to he, the answer will be him. Okay? Why him? Because me is in objective case, and we are going to change an objective case according to the subject he. So we shall write the objective case of he. So the objective case of he is him. So he requested to help him. First, is it clear? Is it clear? Next, a first form of verb. She said. She said, comma, inverted comma, start. Open the door. Open the door. Okay, full stop, inverted comma, end. So open the door is a reported speech and it starts with first form of verb. Open the door. It can express as an order, okay, or an advice, etc. So we shall write she ordered, ORDED. She ordered. Then removing comma and inverted comma, we shall write to plus first form of verb open. To open the door. DOOR. Okay. Okay. So I told you when a reported speech starts with first form of verb. When a reported speech starts with first form of verb, we shall see the sense of that sentence. We shall see the sense of that reported speech. Okay. So according to sense, we shall change the reporting verb into ordered, requested, advised, forbade, etc. Then removing comma and inverted comma, we shall write